Hello, Pokemon Horizons, episode 6, if I remember correctly. Last week's episode, I thought was good. Actually, I rewatched the episode. I was like, man, this is a good episode, but still, them not showing Lico's first victory. Man, it hurt a lot. Like, that episode could have been great. But because of certain things, it became good instead of great. But I mean, I'm looking forward to see where this episode goes. Is Roy? I assume this episode is going to be about Roy finally joining the Volt Tacklers and maybe getting Fuecoco from, let's say, freed. I really hope it's not a wild Fuecoco. I really hope it belongs to someone on the ship, and they decide to give it to Roy. Because for some reason I don't like the concept of wild Pokemon on their ship. But we'll see. Oh, Jesus. Wait, what? There we go. Let's try that again. And then we met Roy. Oh yeah, and it seems like this is what they're going to do for the intro. The recap of the last week's episode is gonna be basically Lico's journal entry. Which I like, actually. Making it so that the recap is like in universe. Through, through a journal entry. And she got protected. Okay. It wasn't just a recap. We actually saw what happened. And Amethios wasn't able to capture Lico, which is what I thought. I thought he was actually going to be able to capture her. But no, he got stopped. Okay, so this episode is going to be about the Roy's Master Ball. Or Monster Ball, you know. The Ancient Ball. A Fire Blast. Is that Whirlwind? Okay, well, Lico, you might have been able to defeat her Golduck, but I don't think you have any chance to deal with Amethios. So, just run away. Yeah. But they're like, we need to still try. Man, those hips, or thighs, I mean. He's like, oh god, let's just remove this, come on. They actually, okay, I guess Overgrowth and Blaze activated. Yeah, I guess that is their, their ability activated. And he knows that, okay, you're just using that as a smokescreen. But they actually got a hit in. But I mean, I assume not only because it's a fire type, but it's obviously so much stronger than them. It probably barely felt it. Yeah, there we go. Roy, you're gonna fucking die. Oh wait, are we gonna see what Pokemon is inside the ball? Or is it like, no, this is completely different. And now they're gonna want his Pokeball as well, okay. What the fuck? Alright, a shiny Rayquaza somehow? What? Alright. I mean, I had my suspicions that that was the case because we did see shiny Rayquaza in the trailer. But I did not think... well, I did have suspicion that it would be inside the Pokeball. I did not think we would see it already. I was thinking like maybe like episode like 40 or like the end of the first season is when we would find out. But nope. It's a Rayquaza. Oh, it almost has the same name in Japanese. Is that why it's black? Because it's angry? Let's run away. He's like, Rayquaza, return! Okay, Draco Meteor. They're like, holy shit, if this hits our ship, you know, all the repairs would have been for nothing. I don't think a few string shots are gonna help. Hey, Rayquaza is probably like, hey man, I spent like thousands of years or hundreds of years in that Pokeball. I don't want to go back. He's like, I'm fine, but man, does this hurt? He's like, I was pissing my pants. I was about to piss my pants. I thought I was gonna die. Man, that was a very intense opening. Holy shit. Oh, don't do that. Yeah. Ah, they found it. Like, destroy it, but don't eat a piece. I'm sure your body cannot digest metal. I wonder if they're gonna make, like, because they're talking about legendary Pokemon, I wonder if they will start doing differences between like mythical and legendary Pokemon, because it used to be legendary, but then as time went on, there's like tiers of legendary Pokemon, right? Like for example, all right. Is he going to start obeying Roy? That would be insane. He's like, I don't know. That's ancient history. Oh, did you just make up the whole point, the story? Oh, okay, he just made up the story of the ancient adventurer. Oh, maybe not. She's thinking, wait a minute. Like, these two things, are they connected? Right, smart Liko. He's like, nope. Okay, she's not gonna mention it. I mean, I guess it's just a thought she has. So it's kind of like there's no need to mention it openly to that guy. Maybe she'll talk about it with Freed later on. Or maybe she wants to wait until she meets her mother or grandmother to confirm that truly that the Volt Tacklers are like, good guys and stuff. Okay, he seems to know more than he's letting on. Okay. He like go back into the Pokeball. But I'm guessing what Charizard's saying is offer your Pokeball to Roy. Ask to be his Pokemon because you want to be. Oh, you're fine. Do you have the Pokeball in your mouth? Oh no, he seems to be having. Yeah, here we go. He's like, no, that is my Pokeball. You are now a Pokemon trainer. Go Pokeball! Oh god. Like, oh god, you need to throw it in a specific way. Because right there, you just hit me with a Pokeball. You didn't even catch me. I guess maybe you need to press on the button first and then throw it. To make it so that, this is capturing. Yeah, bye. Amazing. So, please, do not make Roy the one who battles the gyms and stuff. Let that be Liko. Let Roy become like a Pokemon treasure hunter with, his Pokemon. Because he's already, like, I don't think out of these two, I think he's more similar to Ash. So I wouldn't want him to be like the gym battler. I really want that for our the main protagonist, which is Liko. And I mean, tell your granddad straight up and really explain to him, like there's something that I need to do. Like, Granddad, I have wanderlust, alright? I need to explore the world. This island is not big enough for me. And I think his granddad is also being a little bit, the way he's doing it. Because he really wants Roy. Because if Roy is gonna capitulate and be like, oh god, then it's gonna be like, you're not ready. Oh, okay, he already has a bag ready for Roy. Okay. I can see that bag. You're like, that is exactly what I wanted you to hear. That is exactly what I wanted to hear from you. There we go. Yeah, he already had it planned. Good job, Grandpa. But make sure to call, like, every day. Oh god. Like, yeah, Granddad, that's gonna be the goal. And don't worry, it's not. I'll hopefully gonna be able to do it before you pass away. Okay, so I guess these are like the admins, Gibeons. All right. Okay, he's sending someone else now. Is this going to be? Uh, all right. They believe him. Um, he's like, yeah, sure. Let them deal with the pendant. We are gonna find, Rayquaza. Man, that furnace lady. I fucking love how she looks. She's so good looking. Jesus. Easily my favorite character design in the show so far. I just wonder, what is her name? Like, how did you get that? So it was always meant to be. They were always meant to be a team. You were the treasure. Okay, we don't even get. Okay, I mean I can understand, but maybe show him, do this. Like actually show him. Okay, well, the way they have their flag makes it so that's probably not how you would put the flag up, but at least show the end of him. Oh, and the island people are, waving and wishing him the best. And they said attention to detail that they have no Pokemon with them. There are no Pokemon there waving goodbye and stuff. Because none of them are Pokemon trainers. So that's a good detail right there. And I'll find out about the pendant. Okay, so I'm guessing we are probably gonna meet either her mother or her grandmother. Probably in like episode 8 is my guess. Because I think next week's episode is gonna be about, that one admin finding them. And then after that, let's skip to Professor Freed. Anyways, about that admin finding them, trying to steal the pendant and failing. And my guess is that he's not going to be as competent as Amethyos. Maybe he will have an. What's the other Pokemon called? That is it Fire Psychic? The one with the Mega Man Pokemon? I want to say it's called Rouge something. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the quiz. But I probably wouldn't. What leaks out of cuts from his blade? Life energy. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that. Oh, poor Farfetch'd. Oh, no. Oh, God, I don't want to see the preview. Okay, there we go. Well, I saw that it seems like they're gonna have like a practice battle. Liko and Roy. The episode was good. I think this episode was better than the last one. Even though I liked last week's episode, I think this episode was really great. It started amazing. Holy shit. That start with intensity. I felt like, holy shit. Like, this is intense. And I also like, the battle that have with Amethyos. The fact that, Amethyos would be able to easily, defeat both of them. But they still managed to get one hit in on his Pokemon. And they managed to take 2 attacks. I do wish they actually got knocked out after they took the second attack. And it wasn't that he like, okay, end them. I kind of wish they actually got knocked out after 2 attacks. Like they managed to hold on to not get one shot, because of their spirit. But 2 attacks, no, that's too much. Instead, they decided that 3 attacks would probably be too much. It isn't like a huge big deal. I'm like nitpicking here, but it is something kind of like I think would be nicer to experience. Gibeon is the name of the person who, like, I guess owns the explorers, or their boss, like the new Giovanni, I guess. And he seems to know about, the Rayquaza and the pendant connection. So I wonder if the reason why he decided to kick Amethyos from, getting dependent is because he knows Amethyos, and he wants to push Amethyos to try and capture the Rayquaza, go do that. And, basically making it so, let's say Amethyos' rival gets the job he was supposed to do. Maybe that he's like, that's gonna be motivation for Amethyos to truly go all out in trying to capture Rayquaza. That's my guess on why Gibeon. I think they set up, the Gibeon, Other than that, I mean, I look forward to next week's episode. Or I will say I probably look forward to more episode 8. Because I really want them to finally get to Paldea and meet her mother. I hope that happens in episode 8. I would be maybe fine with getting to Paldea at maybe like episode 10. I think if we don't get to Paldea before episode 10, I'll be like, oh, come on. But other than that, thank you guys for watching and have a good day.